After 5 mammograms and 3 biopsies, the phone call wasn't a surprise. It came last May 19th from my Russian gynecologist, Dr. Rustamova. Rande, can you come right in? Doctor, just tell me. It's bad news. It's very, very bad. Which breast? Both of them. I had just joined a deadly sorority. Mr. Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters, honored guests, and especially my darling father. Rob and I held each other and sobbed for a while. We needed this along with Parkinson's, and it is a we, because when you're diagnosed with a bad illness, it's a we. But life happens. Then we knew we had to spring into action. I called my former gynecologist who had retired, Dr. Ruth Steinberg, and I said, can you recommend a surgeon? And she said, call Paul Tarter. He's the best surgeon I know, not warm and fuzzy, but he is a good surgeon. And using her name, he squeezed me in the very next morning. And he saw me. And he said he wouldn't know if I'd need a mastectomy or could get by with lumpectomies until he cut me open. Because the tumor in my left breast had started to spread. And I also had a very large precancerous mass that needed to be removed. And I had a small tumor in my right breast. I was concerned that I wouldn't look freaky. I wanted my breast to match afterwards. And he promised to do his best and not butcher me. Then we had the biggest thing of all to tackle. Our health insurance was running out in 10 days. We had no out-of-network coverage and a very high deductible, and Aetna hadn't signed a contract with Roosevelt Hospital, which is the hospital Dr. Tarter was associated with. So we scrambled to get the insurance taken care of, and then we had some breathing room. We scheduled my pre-op for June 15th, 2 weeks later, and then 2 weeks after that, my surgery on June 28th. The surgery went well. I was healing well. It was painful, but the pain diminished fairly fast. And then 3 weeks after my surgery, I woke up soaked head to toe in a clear, viscous liquid. White liquid was pouring out of a quarter-size hole in my right breast, and my left breast had swollen to the size and color of a child's football. I had contracted 2 different virulent strains of staph infection that remained resistant to 5 rounds of antibiotics. And as my doctor said, they are the strongest antibiotics made to man. And woman, I hope. I couldn't walk or stand without falling for 2 months. Then I had to get my strength back before radiation treatment. Radiation treatment started, and it was every single day, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, for 6.5 weeks. It was tedious, but the first few weeks weren't so bad. I had a sunburn. Then my chest bones started to hurt. Then my breast started to bleed. And I was in excruciating pain and absolute fatigue. They never told me to expect this kind of pain. They never warned me. Now, the skies were never grayer. I could have stayed with my anger and my depression, but this is where I had to make a choice. There were some wonderful things that happened that would never have happened if it weren't for the fact that I had breast cancer. And the name of the speech, folks, is Searching for Rainbows. So I had to look pretty hard. First rainbow. Next to my bed, I had had a brochure for 10 years for Winterthur and Longwood Gardens. Jerry would probably know about that. Where are you, Gerald? You know about that, right? It's on the Pennsylvania-Delaware border. That's the DuPont estate and their formal gardens. It's beautiful. If you haven't been, go. I wanted to be in a quiet, beautiful place before my surgery. We loved it so much we became members to force us to put more dates on the calendar. Second rainbow, the wonderful women I met in the radiation waiting room. One 86-year-old character is now a friend of mine. And the 15 angels who took care of me. I can't imagine a finer group of professionals, oncology, radiation people. They were wonderful. They were like my family. Third rainbow, Roosevelt Hospital pays for free yoga for breast cancer classes every single week for any person who's ever had breast cancer anywhere in the world at any time in their lives. Forever, every week. Never in a million years did I think I would enjoy meditative yoga. Ever. And the fourth rainbow is the best of all. Remember the promise Dr. Tarter made to not butcher me and try to make my breasts the same size? Well, he had to take so much breast material out of my breasts that I am now able to buy pretty, sexy bras right off the rack. A leopard skin print, and all of you who know me know how much I love leopard.
Love it.
Oh, a red satin covered with black chiffon.
Wow, that's sexy. Yes, indeed.
And a lacy coral number with spaghetti straps. Plus, I have a strapless bra for the first time in my entire life. In essence, it's not what happens to you. It's the choice you make on how you handle it. You do every single thing you can in your power, and then you have to let go of the outcome. Right, Alan? 2011 is a year I'm looking forward to enjoying I'm enjoying putting my breasts behind me, actually, and enjoying some good health, and enjoying my rainbows. Wow. Mr. Toastmaster.
Whoa. Beautiful.
Thank
Write a
you.
few notes about Randy.